Togue Productions. Mojiken. A Raven Monologue. Alright. Oh, this music's weird. Okay, it's giving me... There's stuff in here. I'm clicking all over the place, but nothing's happening. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna go arrow. Flowers, she says. Flowers. And then he puts his weird little hand on it. Okay, I'm starting to realize this isn't a game. This is a... I don't know. Animatic. I forgot what it's called when it's just pictures. Hey man, I'm just carrying my green bananas. And I'm all like, hey man, how about I give you some flowers for your green bananas? I think that's what's going on. He says green bananas. I take them. I put them in my cage. I walk along. Old person says sticks, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So, what? I steal some sticks from the old lady, shove that in there. Whoever set up that swing somehow knew the perfect amount of rope to use, but whatever. And now I'm all like, hey, sticks and leaves and flowers. And she's all like, pinwheel. So I say, I'll take your pinwheel. And I steal it. I look at it, and I look at it a little bit more, and then I'm like, hey man, check out this rock. And then I look at the pinwheel, and I look at the pinwheel, and I'm all like, do I click on this screen? Perhaps I do. I click and I click and I click, and I guess no is the answer. So what? I go backwards through all of this stuff? Okay, maybe I do. There's rocks on the bench. There's no one there but a rock. I walk back through the town. I'm more like, hey old lady, sticks. And she's like, nah mate, I'm a rock. And I'm like, hey buddy, green bananas. And he's all like, nah mate, I'm a rock. I'm feeling kind of sad about this, as you can imagine. I'm all like, I don't even want to bother talking to you. So I sit and stare at my rock and my flowers and my green bananas and my stick, and the rock doesn't leave me alone. And I let them out, and they give up and go away. And I'm like, that's probably it. Can I do it again? Okay, that's kind of interesting. The rock's like, hey man, I'm a rock. I'm like, hey rock, you're talking to me about flowers. It's kind of weird. So he says flowers. I'm like, yeah, I'll have that. And then he says, rock flowers in a cage. I'm like, nice. Let's go for a walk. I see green bananas by a rock. I'm like, hey green bananas, how about these flowers, eh? I see the green bananas. I'm like, yeah man, I'll have that. Put them in with the rock and the flowers. I'm like, nice, liking this. And then I see a rock with a stick. I'm like, hey man, flowers, green bananas. And it's all like, stick. I look at it and I'm like, yeah man, I'll have that. Put them in all together, rock, stick, flowers, green bananas, they're all together. I'm like, yeah man, nice. So I go to the bench, it's not even a bench, it's a swing. I go to the swing and I'm like, check it out. Check out my stick, green bananas and flowers. And the rock doesn't say anything. I'm like, yeah man, I'll have that. I look at it a little bit more, and I look at it. I look. I'm like, how about this rock, eh? And then I'm like, how about this rock, eh? And then I'm like, yeah, see ya. And then I'm walking home. I'm like, I should probably give back this stick. Am I right? But I don't. I'm like, hey man, I should probably give back these green bananas. But I don't, and it's gotten me down. I'm like, hey rock, don't bother me. It's been one of those days, you know. And then I just sort of sit there. And I think about how unergonomic this chair is. And that's pretty much it. I let them out in the dust. I'm like, see ya.